Okay, so in this first part, we're going to be looking at creating our drums, and I'm going to be using the impulse, and I'm going to use multiple impulses for sort of each different group of sample. And this is just to really sort of keep things neat and organized. So I can duplicate that a couple of times. And we'll create one for our claps, one for hats, and another one for percussion. Impulse is a really lightweight plugin, so it doesn't really impact on your CPU having a few multiple copies. Then what we can do is we'll group all these together and rename this drum group. That's drums. Okay, so we'll start loading in our samples. We have a couple of different kicks we're going to use. One's for the sort of bass and one's a click for the top. You could always use the kick synth tutorial as well, which you'll find on the site. But just to keep things simple, I'm going to just use this. And we'll just turn down the volume. Kicks tend to be quite high, so I'll turn down the volume a wee bit before we play them. Double click to create a part, and then we'll just input the notes. And then what we can do is just play about with these to sort of get them sounding better. So what I did there was just put the soft on the start of the U kick. And it just takes away that, you know, the major click, and it means you can use the click on the second one. Okay, so that sounds pretty decent for now. We may come back to that at a later stage when we're sort of doing our mix downs. Next, I'm going to load in the claps. We've got a sort of snare and a clap sound. And we'll play those both together. And the sound we're looking for is a really tight sort of sound. So again, we can bring the volumes down a wee bit on both of these. We can also adjust the decay time. So we'll do it on the snare first. And then we'll do it on the clap. And the other thing we want to do with the snare is it's a wee bit full bodied, so we can filter out some of the sort of lows. Okay, cool, that sounded pretty good. Again, we may come back and sort of play with the volumes and stuff when we're at the mix down stage.